Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining today. I'm so excited to discuss securing the modern digital environment with Netskope and Microsoft working together. I'm Ankur Chadda, Product Marketing Director at Netskope. Organizations today are struggling to keep up with all the changes that we are having in the environment. So on one side, we have hybrid workforce. Some are working in the office, some are working at home, some are working in a hybrid situation. With a high percentage, 79% of US workforce is in some form of hybrid or completely remote work. And what that does is that increases the risk posture for an organization, because a lot of organizations also see that there is an increased risk just because of remote workers, for example. Also, there are technological advances which are happening around, cloud adoption, around AI, and things, with those technological changes, in addition to the opportunity that it presents, it also brings challenges when it comes to securing those. And that is around, data loss, and also around having a good understanding of your AI environment. With all of this in mind, what we are seeing is security solutions are so disparate. So in the typical environment, you would see that there's a security problem which needs to get addressed, and the organization is going to find the security solution to address that issue. But when that happens, over time, you end up having a lot of different patchwork of security solutions which are not working together with each other. And this is where you can see the statistics on the left side that an average organization uses 83 different security tools from 29 different vendors. So that's a lot of different tools from a lot of different providers. And a lot of people are seeing this as a barrier to cybersecurity operations because of it being, siloed or disjointed security solutions. So, 3/4 of organizations have actually started thinking about, okay, how do I address this, this security tool sprawl or the solution sprawl? And they are looking at platform. They're looking at how to integrate it, how to consolidate these solutions. And what they're thinking about is securing the data across your cloud and application, and looking at your entire environment, your entire ecosystem. From a governance and compliance standpoint, also it makes sense to start looking at it from a holistic, entire environment standpoint, unified way. With that said, I would like to introduce Netskope One, which is a single console engine, client, network, and gateway, providing comprehensive security, network, and analytics services from everywhere that you need that, all the way from unmanaged to managed, SaaS solutions, private cloud, data center, web access. So any vector that you can think of is covered. So this is Netskope's, platform solution, which is Netskope One. And this is what we are integrating with Microsoft solutions to bring our, users and customers the best security possible for their environment. So we have over 20 integrations when it comes to Netskope and Microsoft working together. So if you think about, on the left side, we have those foundational tools which we typically find in an organization, and on the right-hand side, you have those, AI-powered secure workplace. Those are the cutting-edge solutions that you see in an environment. So in this case, let's take an example of a user which gets on the network, running Netskope and Microsoft solutions on the, let's say, on their laptop or an endpoint, where they're protected and steered to a cloud security solution, which is, reducing the overall risk for the user as well as for the organization. And in this case, what conditional access refers to is verifying whether the user has access to the applications, to workflows, or to documents that they're trying to access. And we also have integration with Microsoft Defender, where we are sharing indicators of compromise to reduce mean time to detect. Improving visibility, it refers to the insight that we generate and into sanctioned and unsanctioned internet usage, and then we are feeding that into Microsoft Sentinel, where you can see a more unified way of addressing your security and investigations. Advanced security analytics refers to the playbooks and workbooks that we have built together to assist our users and organizations, along with having Copilot for security with natural language prompts to uncover additional insights based on the entire connected ecosystem, where you then can have shared intelligence work much better. With that said, the main thing which we are providing is better security for an environment and compliance outcomes for the organization. And today we are going to focus on three main use cases, and that is around securing data in the cloud, protecting users from cloud and web threats, and control user access to cloud applications. So let's jump into each one of those one at a time. So let's look at securing the data in the cloud. This is Netskope and Microsoft Purview working together to protect sensitive data everywhere. What this provides the users and organization is expanded discovery and classification, where extend the Microsoft Purview's data insights beyond the Microsoft ecosystem into the broader network, ensuring the sensitive data is detected, classified, and leaves the as it leaves the organizational boundary. A unified data security and governance, where you can configure your Purview policies once and apply them seamlessly. Also, consistent security and compliance, where you can achieve enterprise-wide visibility and policy enforcement and real-time detection and governance, so that you can mitigate your risk for data at rest and in motion all across. So just to give you a view of how we work together, so we have a Netskope solution which is in line, and it is integrated with Microsoft Purview so that we can have the discovery of what's happening in the network, and then share that with Microsoft Purview. That way we can then have all of that available in the dashboard within Purview. Also, in addition to that, we have the detection capabilities, where once Purview has made a determination of what kind of verdict that you have to give for that data, you can then enforce that based on what you're receiving back, in line with the help of Netskope and Microsoft Purview working together. This next one, let's jump into how to protect users from cloud and web threats. This is the integration which we just touched upon earlier around Netskope and Microsoft Sentinel working together. What this does is it streamlines the threat detection and defense for the organization, where you are surfacing sensitive data exfiltration across your cloud and web, because you are integrating all of that information together, and you centralize your information into a SIM for reporting as well as your investigation and forensics. This also allows you to get advanced threat protection and data security in your environment. The last use case that we're going to touch upon today is control user access to cloud applications. And in this is the integration of Netskope with Microsoft Entra, so that we can secure the user access everywhere. This is the organization get a deeply integrated SSE solution, which is providing seamless administration in their environment. Also, It provides advanced data and threat protection for Microsoft and third-party apps powered by Netskope. Also, what this does is it provides you comprehensive SSE capabilities, security service edge capabilities. What this does is minimizes the organizational risk and increases your coverage. And here is a view of the integration where the data goes into Microsoft Entra, and then it is shared with Netskope One SSE, where it goes through advanced DLP and threat protection, and it covers all of the different applications which might otherwise not be part of the view, by itself. So this integration actually helps. You have a single spot where you can actually look at not only the Microsoft application, but all the application. And you can also then utilize all of that information to make access control decisions. So this overall increases your understanding of your environment. And, as I was talking earlier, that when you're looking at security solutions which work together, it actually helps you run better security, better analytics, and, better coverage, reducing your overall risk in the environment. With that said, I would like to thank you for your time today. And as I mentioned, that we have more than 20 integrations, with Microsoft. And to learn more, you can go to netskope.com and also go to the specific partner page so that you can get more information. Or you can reach out to me, as well as talk to anyone at Microsoft Ignite. We have a booth where you can stop by and get a demo, as well as talk to an expert. Thank you.